light. Too much light.
Oh wow, Robbie he scared himself to sleep, I guess. So it's really not that much lightning. It's about to clear up actually right over there. So yeah. It's okay, Robbie. He'll be right.
What? Huh? What happened?
Well, he fell asleep and
What day is it? Who are you?
Wednesday.
Where am I? What have you done? What have you done?
I'm Ron Burgundy.
You stay classy, Medford. Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. Kyle, how are you tonight, buddy?
Doing all right. You know, I'm just glad we didn't have to swim back home after our restaurant visit. So.
Yes. Yes. It was a little dicey weather-wise there for a while, but it looks like it's starting to clear up a bit. So hopefully,
it's looking better.
Hopefully, looking much better. So we'll take it. But yeah, so. You folks at home are in tune for another very exciting episode of On a Couch Talking Sports. We sort of continue the theme that we've been talking about over the past few weeks here, and that's baseball. And tonight we're going to sort of dive more deeply into the Cape Cod Baseball League, the 2021 Cape Cod League baseball season to be exact, which is going on right now. That's right, the Cape Cod League is back after a year's hiatus. Very excited to have it back. And by the way, folks, we've got some very exciting Cape Cod Baseball League themed episodes coming up for you, including a on-scene Cape Cod League episode coming up for you in about a week or two. So we're very excited about that. So you stay tuned for all that. But what we wanted to do tonight, so we kind of want to take a look at how the Cape Cod Baseball League season's been going so far. You know, it's a bunch of games in, about like 15 games in, I believe, to be exact so far. Mm-hmm. And we want to see sort of how the teams are doing, you know, how some of our favorite teams are doing, or just, you know, in general and stuff like that. So I have in front of me the Cape Cod... A phone, yes. But on this phone is words and numbers. The Cape Cod baseball standings for so far in this 2021 season. So I just want to sort of review, how the teams are doing so far. So there are two divisions, for those of you who don't know, in the Cape Cod Baseball League, the East Division and the West Division. Hyannis, who's a team we see a lot, is in the West Division. Mm-hmm. And also Katua, a team that we saw the last time down to the Cape, is in the West Division as well. And then the third team that we've seen a couple times, the YD Red Sox, Dallas Red Sox, they're in the East Division. So we sort of crisscrossed divisions as we've sort of gone along here throughout the summers. But I'll start with the East Division standings, Kyle. And on top are the YD Red Sox.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yep, they are in first place with 18 points overall. They're actually currently on a 3-game winning streak. Second to them with 14 points is the Orleans Firebirds. Mm-hmm. And then actually the tie for second place, I just realized, because also 14 points are the Brewster Whitecaps. Very cool name, the Whitecaps.
Oh, yeah.
And the Firebirds is also a cool name, too.
Not to be confused with the Thunderbirds of the famous TV show back in the 70s.
I don't think anybody was confusing that, but, you go for it. In fourth place with 12 points, we have the Chatham Anglers. Chatham, a team that is near and dear to my heart growing up. I spent a lot of time down in good old Chatham. And then rounding out the East Division standings are the Harwich Mariners with 11 points. Actually pretty close behind there for the battle for the top 4 there in the East. So, yeah, Kyle, what are any just gut reactions to the East Division standings?
It sounds like the Red Sox are having a good season. Looks like so. I will make some predictions though. It sounds like I don't know, with the winning streak that the Red Sox already have. I feel like they might pull through this time. So
yeah, good early season dark horse there for sure. It was the YD Red Sox, a good early season front runner.
Not to be confused with the Katy Perry song with the same name.
Yes, Katy Perry does have a song named Dark Horse. Again, I don't think a lot of people would have made that connection, but hey,
that's okay.
If you did, good for you. But now on to the more interesting division to us, at least the West Division, because like I said, there are multiple teams that we have seen a lot in our time heading down to the Cape in the West Division. Leading the West Division currently is the Bourne Braves, who have the best record on the Cape League so far this year, 9-1-3 overall at 21 points.
Oh yeah, I forgot they win by they count ties for wins.
Yeah, they don't do extra innings on the Cape, so they just count those ties as ties.
Okay, fair enough.
Not zip ties, but just regular ties or twist ties.
There you go, Robbie. There you go.
In second place in the West Division is a team that is near and dear to our hearts, the defending Cape League champion, Cape Cavaliers.
Scott's team there.
Yeah, buddy Sky, who actually I know was out of Katuitt game the other night. He texted me because he was visiting for July 4th. And so, by the way, hope everybody had a great July 4th holiday out there, no matter where you were, what you did.
Hopefully it wasn't as rainy as it was here.
Yeah. Hopefully you didn't light yourself on fire with fireworks or anything.
Well, I think with all that rain, I don't think it was very possible for anyone to do that.
You'd be surprised with what people do if they're ballsy enough. But yeah, so the Cape Cavaliers, like I said, are in second place.
Okay.
With 14 points. They're actually at 500 right now. They are 7-7 overall. Third place, actually there's a tie for third place with 12 points each, and it's the Wareham Gatemen and the Falmouth Commodores. Not to be confused with the band The Commodores, because I knew you were going there.
There we go.
I had to cut you off at the head there.
But I do have a question though. The
Man.
gateman, like I'm just trying to think, like what's a gateman? Just like some guy who like stands at a gate, or what? I was always trying to figure out what that was about.
I don't know.
Okay, the gateman.
Maybe it's the guard to the gate of Wareham. I don't know.
I don't know. It sounds like a class of like. I don't know, like a D&D type of class, like a gate man, like that's like your starting class, and then you have to level him up. He becomes like a badass like super knight character or something with a big sword. I don't know, just my thoughts. But anyways, yes, keep going.
The tangents we get off on this show. And then unfortunately for Kyle and for us, the team that is rounding out the West Division standings, and I mean rounding out the West Division standings, are the Hyannis Harbor Hawks. All right, Kyle, I'm going to ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
In your mind, a last place team in a division, what would be your prediction for said team's record? What would be they play? I'll give you sort of a jump off point. They've played 12 games so far.
12 games.
So out of 12 games, and they've had no ties. I'll also give you that.
12 games, no ties.
So what would you suggest if they're in last place? And again, 12 points was the fourth place team. 2 points for a win, 1 point for a tie, etc. How many wins, or what do you think that the Harbor Hawks overall record could be?
I don't know. I'm gonna say like maybe like 3 wins.
You were close. They have 2 wins.
Oh, okay.
They are 2-10.
Oh,
for 4 points.
Okay, all right.
And they have a run differential. For those of you who don't know baseball terms, means the difference between the number of runs scored by a team and the number of runs given up by a team. You want to know what their run differential is? -36.
Gotcha. Okay.
And they're the only team in they're the only team in the West Division with a negative run differential.
Oh no.
And the next team closest to negative is +4.
Okay.
So yeah, the Harbor Hawks kind of just struggling a bit. Just the struggle is real for the 2021 Hyannis Harbor Hawks.
Okay.
Any reactions, Kyle? Just before I let you get in there, any reactions to the Harbor Hawks or the West Division standings as a whole?
No, I mean, I'm happy for the first place team, obviously, and which was the
Bourne Braves.
Oh yeah. I feel like they were always a pretty solid team overall. I'm still pulling for Hyannis though. Obviously that's my team, and formerly known as the Hyannis Mets, by the way.
Yes.
That's how I knew them growing up, and man, I had so many great times at that camp. That was awesome. They had like a bunch of baseball camps, and I believe do they still have those camps actually?
Probably, yeah. I think all the teams still have their camps each during the summer. Although I don't know. I mean, with circumstance, I don't know if they're still doing them this year. They could be.
Yeah.
Who knows? I know they had them as like recently as 2019. That's what I know.
Right.
So.
No, that makes sense. But I'm still pulling for them. I think they even if they don't
Hawks.
win, it's hopefully they'll at least get a few more wins.
Well,
before the season ends.
We will be down there for a Harbor Hawks game coming up. A little teaser here. We will be down for a Harbor Hawks game in about a week. Maybe we'll bring them some good luck on at least that particular night.
Hopefully,
we shall see. But anything else interest you in the 2021 Cape League season so far? Kind of thing you want to know about what's going on?
No, I mean, we already talked about all the standings and everything. At this point, I'd say like just maybe we can make some predictions. What do you think? Which team do you think is going to pull through out of all the teams?
Well, that's a good question. I think so. The way the Cape League playoffs work is it's the top 4 teams in each division, and then they play like divisional semifinals and divisional finals, and then the 2 division winners play for the league championship. I think Bourne's going to take it. I know it's kind of the easy pick because they're like the real top dogs right now, but just Bourne seems to be doing really well, and I just would not be surprised if they end up pulling it out. So that's my prediction. Nice. I'll probably be dead wrong. I'll probably be like some 4th place team who will capture it. But I think Bourne. I like Bourne's chances this year. I like Bourne.
Bourne it is.
Go Bourne. No, don't go Bourne.
Go Bourne. Go Jason Bourne.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. That was
clever. No, it's good. That was good. Another good deep reference. But yeah, so like I said, the Bourne.
I think the Red Sox might pull this one. That's just
Here's what I think. I think the finals are going to be a matchup of the 2 teams left on the Cape that still have MLB nicknames. The Braves and the Red Sox.
That would be so cool. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. We'll predict that. Right? I mean, that's our prediction. We got
Bourne
this.
versus YD in the finals.
Let's see if it'll happen, and we'll maybe we'll do a future episode that'll kind of see if we're right or wrong on any of that stuff. So
no one else will probably be way wrong, but we shall see. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got. Oh, my phone is making noise. Pretty much all we got on the 2021 Cape League season so far. Again, stay tuned because in a couple weeks, in a couple episodes, we've got a jam-packed Cape and Cape League episode coming your way. It's going to be very exciting. I'm very excited for it. And by the way, quick teaser, next week's episode, we're actually not going to be on a couch.
We'll be off the couch.
We'll be off the couch.
And that's it, just off the couch. That's all.
Yeah, that's all we're going to tell you. No, we're going to be sort of doing a little thing that we've done here in the past. We're going to be doing some mini golf. next episode. Yes, some mini golf, and we're not going to tell you where because we're not 100% sure where we will be. It all depends on weather and stuff like that. But we're excited. We're very excited.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
Let's do it.
Here we go. We're going to drop the beats. We're doing this. We're back to mini golf. Here we go.
Can't wait, man. Can't wait. Let's see who comes out on top in 2021 in our little mini golf series.
It's on, Robbie. It's on.
Boom. It's on, man. All right. So we're now going to move on to our lovely end portion of the of our episodes that we always do with the Sue's reviews and Robbie's pre-show food review. I'll go first with the pre-show food review because tonight we went to a place that I think it's been like at least a couple of years since we've been to this place at least. We went to this restaurant called Chang Shou, which is a Chinese restaurant located in Porter Square in Somerville, or in Cambridge. Sorry, no, technically in Cambridge. Right over by Lesley University, of all places. Random fact.
Yeah. That's right.
But we went and had Chang Shou, and the food was amazing as always, as good as we remember. I had the Peking raviolis and the scallion pancakes, and Kyle, I know you had some good appetizers as well.
I gotta say, they have some of the best boneless spare ribs there, and the crab rangoon was just very good.
But Kyle, you gotta tell people though, what is your favorite thing about Chang Shou?
I mean, drowning myself in tea, probably.
Yeah, you love that tea.
I do.
You love that tea.
Like, no joke.
I'm not, we're not kidding. He loves the tea.
Yeah. Their house.
And I'm not talking about the MBTA. He loves the tea from Chang Shou.
It's so good. And even, I feel like it was even better than the last time I had it. The house tea, I think they switched it to like oolong tea this time. And it is just, so good. Nailed it.
Yeah. No, you were devouring that tea.
I was, yeah. There was no tea left.
Literally no tea left. He drank it all. But yeah, definitely, if you're in the Porter Square area, definitely hit up Chang Shou. It's right on Mass Ave in Cambridge, so it's pretty hard to miss. And it's very good. Just be aware that parking is a little bit tough around there because despite the fact that they have a parking lot right next to the restaurant, you can't actually park in that parking lot. So you have to pretty much park on the street.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Or just take the train if you can.
Like park a little bit distance away and walk. I don't know. Whatever you want to do, folks. You do what you got to do.
Exactly.
But now it is time to transition to the part of the episode that people love to see, and that is the Sue's reviews. Kyle, what have you got for us this week?
So today, I wanted to take some time just to. I'm not going to review anything today. I did want to take some time to talk about a director who was very near and dear to my heart. His name is Richard Donner. He actually just passed away earlier this week, and
R.I.P.
And he passed away at 91. He had a long, really good life, and just big shout out to him. Now the thing is, you're thinking Richard Donner. Maybe that name doesn't ring quite as strong as some of the other directors like Francis Ford Coppola or I can't even like Steven Spielberg. But this guy has directed so many movies, and I'll bet you guys have seen at least one or two of his movies just growing up. He directed The Goonies. He directed the original Superman movie with Christopher Reeve. He was the one that literally started the whole superhero boom in movies. He directed literally, because that movie was the first big-budget superhero epic. That was him. He did that. And what's really amazing about this director is, and he also, of course, I'm sure you guys know all the Lethal Weapon series, 1 to 4, and he did just a bunch of other great movies, in between. Scrooged with Bill Murray, and he even directed The Omen, and he directed a few episodes on The Twilight Zone, including the very famous one with William Shatner. When he's on the plane, he sees like a creature on the wing of the plane, and he is just such a versatile director, and he directed so many great movies. And what I love about it was it never stuck to one genre. He directed he would do horror, superhero, sci-fi, epic, like crime buddy cop drama movies. Like he did all of it, and there's not many directors that can do that can pull all of that off. And big shout out to him. Incredibly great director, great man growing up, and he was just one of the most influential directors in my opinion. He's easily my favorite director of all time. So just big shout out to him. He had such a great legacy he left behind in movies, and just
rest in peace. Thoughts and prayers, go out to his family, and he will be missed.
Yep. He had a long, good life, 91. Yeah, that's...
I know, yeah. That's good for him.
Yeah.
He lived long and prospered.
There you go.
All right. Well, that wraps up another riveting edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. Thank you, as always, everybody, for tuning in, whether you tuned in. You can only really tune on YouTube, but we are on YouTube, and we're also on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're kind of all over the place. We're kind of big deals. Not really. We try. Next week, like I said, we're bringing back some mini golf. So we're very excited.
Yes, I can't wait.
It's going to be very exciting, and hopefully the weather cooperates for us.
Yeah, here's hoping.
Fingers crossed. But anyway, until then, thank you for joining us on another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. He's Kyle. I'm Robbie. As always, this is The Couch. And we will see you next time here on A Couch Talking Sports. Bye, everybody.